庆贺雪峰是共产主义诞生12周年, celebrating the 12th anniversary of Xuefeng-style communism. Xuefeng, April 18th, 2021. Translated by Qin Yu and edited by Kayer. On April 18th, 2009, a group of Chanyuan celestials gathered in Taiyuan City, Shanxi Province, China, and began living the Xuefeng-style communist lifestyle. Since then, 18 homes have been built in Kunming, Anning, Chuxiong, Linsong, Lijiang, Nanjing, Aksu, and Korla of Xinjiang, Canada, Thailand, and other places. The construction has lasted for a dozen years, has taken us across tens of thousands of kilometers, and has never stopped. Over the past 2,000 years, the Chinese nation has added few contributions to human civilization, either ideologically or scientifically and technologically. On the one hand, we enjoy the fruits of Western civilization, yet on the other, we belittle it. We are not grateful. It is like a beggar wearing fresh, new clothing and feeling that they have become aristocratic, but have instead only become ignorant, arrogant, non-virtuous, and barbarous. This AQ style of national pride is pitiful and pathetic. Only Xuefeng-style communism can bring the Chinese nation into the ranks of human civilization. It would be the greatest contribution from China to human civilization and would surpass all the values of Western civilization to become a beacon that would shine on the progress of humankind. During the 4 dozen hot and cold seasons of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, this group of Chanyuan celestials, striving for Xuefeng-style communism, has suffered a multitude of hardships and humiliation. They were forced out of their picturesque homes which they had built with their own blood, sweat, and tears, and had to keep moving to different areas throughout China. They were reborn from their old ruins again and again. Many Chanyuan celestials fell and left Life Chanyuan along the way. The road to civilization was difficult and dangerous. Barbarism shrouded the clear sky like sandstorms and flooded over the dams of civilization again and again. Ever since the first emperor of the Qin dynasty burned books and buried Confucian scholars alive, the backbone of the Chinese nation has been broken. The kingdom of God has become godless, and the other leaders were either big or small tyrants or submissive slaves to colonizers. The suppression of new ideas has become the main theme of the Chinese nation. Chanyuan celestials have not been intimidated by these difficulties. In this age of material desires and moral corruption, they have always stuck to their beliefs and the bottom line of civilization. Over the past dozen years, no Chanyuan celestials have committed any crimes, and no harm has been done to human society or to nature. Only their quality of truth, kindness, beauty, love, honesty, and peace flickers in the dark sky. We will neither beg pitifully for a green light, nor give up our dignity to ask for anyone's help. We cannot gamble on the chance that people might have consciences. We know that there will be wolves, tigers, leopards, turbulent rivers, treacherous shoals, and even cliffs along our road ahead, but they have not, do not, and will not ever frighten us because we have already left life and death out of our consideration. Even if we must eat stale bread with impure water, dress in rags, we will continue to move forward in a natural and unrestrained way. If people do not change their traditional modes of production and life, they will face endless bitterness. The Western capitalist system has proven itself to be no more helpful, and the so-called socialism can only prolong its last gasp. Relying on any existing religious or political party doctrines will never bring people into the era of the talented will be put to good use and the whole world will be one family. No one will pocket anything found on the ground, and doors will not be bolted at night. And where people live and work happily, peacefully, and contentedly. Any thinkers, philosophers, sociologists, or so-called practitioners who fail to think about practicing Xuefeng-style communism are merely self-sentimental groans, nonsensical affairs, thoughtless works and actions, and patches on old clothes. Any of them who do not understand the space and time of the universe, the truth of life, how Tao works, and the ways and laws of nature, are blind and incapable and will lead you into fire pits. The prelude to the great adjustment of life in the universe is underway. The plot will become more and more sudden and violent. and no one will be able to resist it. Just as when the plague god makes people around the world wear masks at the same time, presidents all have to wear them obediently, not to mention ordinary people. May people sublimate into Xuefeng-style communism as soon as possible. It is the only Noah's Ark of our era.